Have you ever wondered how much a small crafting YouTube channel makes? Maybe you're interested in starting your own channel, or maybe you're just curious about what a YouTube channel makes, especially a small one with a crafting interest. So today I'm going to be sharing what I've earned and what I've learned after being monetized on YouTube for the last 6 months with my crocheting and knitting YouTube channel. First of all, let me introduce myself. I'm Elise, and I am the creator of the blog LePetitSaintCrochet.com. I am a knitting and crocheting and toy making blog and YouTube channel. I'm obsessed with it. I love it so very much. So today I am peeling back the curtain on how much does a small crafting YouTube channel actually make. When I became officially monetized on YouTube 6 months ago, I really had no idea what to expect. I didn't know if all of a sudden I would wake up and I would be a millionaire, if I would get paid anything at all, when would I get paid, or if there'd be paparazzi knocking on my front door. And while the YouTube Creator Studio is very helpful, I found wading through all of these technical articles and videos to be so mind-numbing, and I really wish there had been a resource for me like this that would kind of help me to know what could I expect. So that's why I created this. I wanted to help those of you who are looking at starting your own channel, or maybe you're looking to monetize your channel and you're wondering, can I quit my day job, or do I need to keep working? How much am I actually going to make for all this effort? So I've said this before and I'm going to say it again. I truly believe that there are so many opportunities for crafters on YouTube. People are hungry to learn how to crochet, how to knit, how to sew, embroider, paint, hand letter, bedazzle. Who doesn't want to learn how to bedazzle everything they have? And I'm here to tell you that there are people that want to know what you already know. There are things that you're like, well, everybody knows how to do that. And guess what? No, they don't. So don't think that, oh, there's already a crocheting and knitting or a embroidery channel or whatever the craft that you are an expert in, there's already a channel like that. But guess what? There's no you there. So you are the unique thing. So don't think that it's already been done, because it hasn't been done by you. So therefore you have a unique perspective. So 6 months ago, I actually did a video all about how I actually became monetized on YouTube. I talked about the entire process, so I will leave a link for that video in the description box below. But I also have a free resource for you, and it is a YouTube resource guide, and basically it just has all of the resources that I use to learn how to make a YouTube video, how to edit the YouTube video, how to upload it, how to do all the things that you need to learn how to do to make YouTube videos. I also listed my gear, my camera, my equipment that I use, but one thing that I don't want you to do is I don't want you to get overwhelmed with this process. So the way I did it was one small step at a time. I started with my iPhone. Now I film on my camera. I have learned so many things, and it was one little tiny step at a time. So don't get overwhelmed. But now let's go ahead and let's get into more about the income part so that you can figure out if this is something that you want to do or not. Or if you're just nosy, that's okay too. So one of the important things that we need to talk about is growth on YouTube. So one of the things with my channel is that I did not grow quickly. My channel has grown slowly and steadily. I've never had a viral video. I've never had a celebrity shout out, and I didn't have a large following somewhere else to bring people to my YouTube channel. So my growth has been more like the Aesop fable, the tortoise and the hare. And I'm the little tortoise that just keeps on going, slow and steady, not doing anything fancy, not doing anything quickly. And that's how I reached my level of monetization. You don't have to think that, oh my gosh, I have to have all these fancy and exciting things happen. No, you really don't. You can just be slow and steady, and you can still get there. I'm proof of that. So one of the things that I learned, and it is actually one of the things that is the most surprising to me, I have a hypothesis about this, and what I believe happened is that once I actually met the minimum requirements on YouTube with 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, and I was officially monetized, that they started pushing out my videos more. And I'm going going to go ahead and I'm going to show you why I think that is. So if you look at these analytic reports from November of 2019 to the end of April 2020, that's the 6-month period before I became monetized. I actually got monetized at the very end of April. You can see that my channel had a little over 50,000 views. But then the 6 months after becoming monetized, so from May all the way to the end of October of 2020, my channel had almost triple that amount of views. And there could be other things that are contributing to that factor. Maybe I'm just making more interesting videos. Maybe the content is a little bit better. Maybe I'm getting better about sharing it, whatever it is. But I actually really think that because I am monetized, YouTube is pushing this out more. And it actually makes a lot of sense because YouTube makes money when I have ads on my video. So you don't make 100% of the ad revenue on your videos. You only make a percentage of that income. So the more you make, the more YouTube makes. So it makes perfect sense why my views have gone up. So if you're thinking, well, my views are never going to make enough money, trust me, once you actually become monetized, I really believe that YouTube starts pushing your stuff a little forward, getting it in front of more and more people. So let's go ahead and talk about what I actually earned. So from my analytics from November of 2019 to the end of April of 2020, you can see that I only earned $4.58. And that's just because I had only been monetized for the last few days of April. So that makes a lot of sense. What is exciting is that once I started to grow and once my channel started getting a lot more views, in the 6 months after my monetization, I made $446.71. You might not be very excited about that. And let me just say, it's not a lot of money. I totally get that. This is not the way to make quick, easy money. I am here to tell you that right now. But what's exciting to me about YouTube is that every single day, those videos that I created months ago, a year ago, and more are continuing to make money every single day. And what's exciting about that is that YouTube is evergreen content. So I don't know if you've ever looked up a video before. Maybe you need to find out a certain stitch or you want to learn how to do something and you find a video that's say 3 years old, 2 years old, 5 years old, 10 years old. It really doesn't matter because as long as it's what you're looking for, you're likely to click on it. And that is the beauty of YouTube. So I've only been monetized for 6 months. And to me, to be able to finally be making money doing something that I absolutely love is really exciting. And knowing that those little videos that I created last week and months ago and years ago will continue to work for me is really good because a lot of other social media platforms, that doesn't happen. You don't get paid to post on Instagram. You don't get paid to post on Facebook. Those are things that are really fun to do, but that doesn't equal money for you unless you are a huge brand. You already have a massive following, then sponsors will pay you. But with YouTube, you can be a little guy and start to make money. One of the other benefits of YouTube is that if you want to do this on a part-time basis, it's something that you actually can do. I have an adult son with serious health issues, and what I love about YouTube is that this is something that I can make money with, but I do it on my time. I do it on my terms. It's something where, yes, right now, I haven't made much money, and if I were to divide how much money I've earned by how many hours I've put into it, it would be really depressing, and I'm not going to do it. But I'm able to drop this when I need to, when my family needs me, when my son needs me. I'm able to pick it up. I'm able to work on it on my terms. And I think that right now that is a really exciting thing. My crystal ball is on the fritz, so there is no way for me to know how much your channel is going to make. It really all depends on two different things, and it's called CPM and RPM. I am not knowledgeable about this enough for me to explain it to you. Basically, it's just the amount that advertisers are willing to pay to put ads on your videos. So I'm going to leave a link for you to a video that explains it very well. I'm not confident in trying to explain it. I don't understand it well enough myself, but this is something that you need to know, that if you have a channel about my size, you may make a lot more money than I am, or you may make less money than I do. You can have a bigger channel and make less money. You can have a smaller channel and make way more money. It really depends on that CPM and the RPM. So if you want to learn more about that, you will find find the link in the description box below. I imagine that some of you are actually thinking, I'm too old to do this. Nobody's really going to care about what I have to share, and that's not true. I would have said the same thing just a few years ago myself, but I just felt something inside of me that thought, I want to explore this. I want to share more. I love talking about knitting and crocheting and toy making, and I wanted to explore that. I wanted to reach out with others. I wanted to teach what I knew because I knew that it helped other people. So if you have a heart and you want to help others, you want to share what you know, don't let your age, whether you're very young or you are older like I am, don't let that or inexperience prevent you from doing something like a YouTube channel. I know the technical stuff is really scary, and in my free guide, I share a wonderful course called Video for Bloggers from Lisa from Farmhouse on Boone. I will leave a link for that in the description box as well. It is a video course that walks you through how to start a YouTube channel from the very, very basics. Even if you feel like I don't know any of the technological stuff, trust me, I didn't either. That's one of the most scary things if you are not confident in all of the computer skills and all of the tech things that you need to know, because you will learn little by little, step by step, and that really is the best way, and you build upon your skills. Just how you learned your own craft, you started at the very basics, you learned the fundamentals, and then you moved up and up and up and up and up in your skill level. That is the exact same thing when it comes to YouTube. You start at the basics, you learn how to do this skill, and then you build upon it. So don't look at the big picture and think, I need to know how to do it all. No, you don't. No, you don't. You just start little. So I've got a huge list of resources for you. Please get your free YouTube resource guide. It's going to be in the link in the description box below. I promise that it will be a great thing for you. I've got free resources. I've got paid resources. I've got lots of resources in there for you. I really hope you enjoyed this video today. I hope that you enjoyed kind of getting a little sneak peek into how much does a small crafting YouTube channel make. If you're disappointed and you think, oh my gosh, that's not a lot of money, well, guess what? It is to me, because you know what? It is funding my yarn habit. I love yarn and I love crocheting and knitting. So now I can buy my supplies and not feel one bit guilty about it. I can provide it for myself and I'm not taking money away from our family. So that's really a great thing. But as always, thank you so much for stopping by the Le Petit Saint Crochet YouTube channel today. I really appreciate every single one of you. If you would please like this video and hit that subscribe button and the little bell for notifications, that would be wonderful. As always, I'm here every week. I try to upload every Thursday at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. That's 4-ish, around 4 o'clock. Sometimes I don't get a video out until Friday, but here's the deal. I always put out a video every single week, and I am so thankful for each and every one of you. Please stay safe out there and happy stitching.